dominance to the right now, giving up. Move back on the one, nobody feeling important. Like the pain in the middle, I just wait me ever high. When I stop watching, how to watch never die. When I kill in the jungle, watch never die the ground.
Welcome, guys. Okay, today we are doing skill training with legacy transfer. So it's going to be a nice tutorial today. So let's start. We started now. Okay. We started with we start with skill training. I will explain the skill training very quickly. Okay, so basically what happens in the skill training is simple. You can train all your players with skill, unless if the player is it's like a players of the week or players of the month. You can't train their skill. So like in Mbappe, for example, if you take Mbappe, so we go in for Mbappe, you cannot train his skill. So you see there's no skill in the acting menu because it's the players of the week. So they normally come with their own skill. You see he has a scissor feint, double touch, top 10, and all the additional skills and all playing styles that you can do is here. You cannot edit anything or add anything, but when it goes to the regular players that are not players of the week, including legends, you can train them. So we're going to talk about how to make your midfield. This is a very good style of setup that you will need for your DMF. You need to have aerial superiority, and what that basically does is it enables the player to gain dominance in the midfield, especially when there is crosses coming, there are passes being looped. The player can be able to get to it and give a pass with the head to the player that's available to get on the counter. So when you are training your midfielders, you are supposed to try and get aerial superiority for them. And what it also does is it helps shorter players to be able to jump higher and gain dominance with the heading as well. So it's a skill that you will need to have for your midfielders. It's very good. It's a very good skill, aerial superiority. And all you have to do is simple. There are some that you don't really need. You see the dipping shot is a midfielder. He needs it because he can be able to shoot from long range and score. That's if he gets the chance. And then this heading is not really necessary for Makelele because he already has area superiority, but because I don't have enough skill training points, I would have edited this out. So what you have to do is, as you are playing and you get the skill training points are normally get them after the season ends, or you have to be playing eFootball events to get the skill points, so that you can use to change the settings. And the long throw also enables him to be able to throw the ball, obviously, to throw it far. And a super sub, I don't really need the super sub for Makelele because he's in my starting lineup. So it's a useless skill to have for him. So I'm hoping to change that one, and then the heading and then replace it with something else. So that is about how to train your midfielders. So now we get into more of your attackers. So if you go to the attackers, maybe your AMF and your SSPF, left wing, and all that. Okay, with Nedved, I have on knuckle shot, scissor feint, area superiority. You see, the area superiority is the best that you can have for your players because it enables them to be able to jump higher. And I also have first time shots. You don't really need, unless maybe this player is already playing long shot, so man marking is not that bad for him because all the man marking does is to just mark slightly so that the opponent doesn't really go ahead with the ball to disturb the opponent. Be able to try and get all those things to make the players play very effectively. It comes to the strikers. Which is good for him because it's not. I don't always start him, so he can come in as a super sub, which will work effectively. He also has a double touch, which a normal Ronaldo doesn't come with, and then missile turn and interception. So interception is also good because the opponent is slagging on defense, and you have the chance you can easily intercept the ball, and then it gets it through the pole to get a goal. So that's things that you will need for your midfield and attackers. So on Carlos, what I have here is simple. He also has interceptions. Interceptions are good for DMFs and CMFs so that they can be able to intercept the ball when the player is moving in for the attack. And then acrobatic clearance is also very good because a DMF can stand in to clear the ball, which is a nice thing to have for your defense. DMF. And then dipping shots. If you've watched my live, you see me score medicine a lot with long range shots, dipping shots, long range killer and stuff like that. Yeah, this is what enables me to do all those things. And then this player is also having a lot of shot power in his build. He was actually made for speed and shot. He has a lot of stamina as well. So that's basically about it. You need these things to make your team to play strong, because you find out that you come up with short players, you come up with long, like tall players, so this will enable them to be. So if you can play and make your skill training very great, they will play like legends basically, because that is what is going to make them strong, to be able to play like legends. So let's head up to legacy. So I'm going to show you how to use the legacy in this video. So basically what legacy means is, if you have a player, let's say you don't want Son anymore, you have to select Son first, and then you go to legacy transfer. Okay, the player is locked, so you cannot. Let me try with gimmick. Okay, so let's take that as gimmick. You go to legacy transfer. So when you go to legacy transfer, what it does is it's going to take the player you select. If I select Roberto Carlos, that means Roberto Carlos is going to go out of my formation. Like, he's going to be sold, like you don't want him anymore. It's just that his skills, he has skill training of 5. You can see it there, 5. So whatever skill that Roberto Carlos has will be transferred to gimmick. So basically that is how it is. It's going to transfer the skill training plus the training points. to the player that you selected previously, and Roberto Carlos will be erased from it. So let's say you have a new player that is not trained, and you have another player, let's say, in the same SS, and you want to transfer the points. You don't want to use your training points, but you feel that if you give him the points that Roberto Carlos has, you can just do a legacy transfer. So basically, it transfers your training points and the skill training to the player that you selected. It's basically simple, and then that's much about the legacy transfer. So by doing all this, it helps your formation a lot. It makes your team very strong, and it makes it to be very difficult to play against. But if you don't have the right skill training for your players, then you begin to struggle and lag behind, even when you are playing against noob opponents who don't know how to play this game. So that's much about it for today. We hope you will try it out, and then you give us your feedback concerning this tutorial.